let's start with your reading, Virgo. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your situation. But also, especially for cross watchers, don't forget that energies go both ways. Therefore, feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own personal situation. Now, let's look into the main energy around you and the upcoming events for you. Okay. All right, Virgo. The very first card that we see right here is Justice reversed. Now, obviously, we are looking at a situation where someone has done something wrong to you. This clearly talks about a injustice. Now, this could be something that it's happening right now, today for you, or something that has happened in the past, but that for some reason it's still impacting you today. I definitely see a situation that might have hurt you, might have brought tears to your eyes. And overall, I get the sense that you just wish you could forget all of it. You know, there was that movie with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet that I mention quite often because it's a great movie, and it's called The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and it shows this world where there is this technology that allows you to remove people from your memory completely, as if you never met them. And this is almost what I see that you wish you could do here, because you know that this is over. You know that this was hurtful. You just don't want it to impact you anymore, to affect your actions, your thoughts, your words. You feel that this is holding you back from finding happiness again. But here I see why that is. And I can tell you already that there is going to be a solution, a fix to implement here in order to almost achieve the same result that they achieve in the movie. And so something very important is coming up here. Make sure to just listen up, because the solution is actually hidden in plain sight. With Justice Reverse, as we were saying, this person is someone who you invested into. Obviously, when this happened, it changed your vision of life. It changed your vision about love. And I see that you really gave your all to this person. I see that you were in this situation 100%. You didn't care about the fact that you were loving in a way that could be destructive. You just went for it because you trusted them. You trusted this person, and you never thought that they could do anything that would have destroyed this connection, this relationship. But at the same time, I see that at least by the end, there were too many fights, too many doubts, too many arguments, and eventually you started not liking yourself into this situation, into this connection. It's almost as if this person was bringing the worst out of you, and you had slowly started to lose your identity into a connection that became and evolved into something that was not good for you anymore. I definitely see that you have fought hard enough for this, because once you commit, Virgo, you really do. But this person made you feel alone for so long. And you know, being lonely doesn't necessarily mean that you are physically alone. You can be right next to the person who claims to love you and still feel as though they don't really care, they're not really there, and as though your absence would not make a difference. And this is exactly how your relationship made you feel. This person might have not even realized that you were gone, that you were gone either physically or emotionally. They just behaved as though nothing changed, as if the fact that maybe you were not being romantic with them anymore, you were not reaching out to them anymore, was just absolutely normal. And so, right here, I see that some information eventually came up with the Ace of Swords, and that maybe was the beginning of the end. But what has hurt you the most, to me, in my opinion, is this Knight of Swords. Someone who is just walking out that door like it doesn't hurt, you know? Like they don't even know your name. Like if you were a stranger to them, you know? Is just someone who is leaving as if they never loved you. And the way they handle the situation by the end, it really hurt you and really scarred you in a way that you were not expecting. And so, what happens whenever you go through moments like that one? Obviously, you build walls. Now you're keeping your guard up. Everything you do, everyone you meet, the Emperor. At this point, you have perhaps learned to hide your feelings, right? You have lowered your expectations and hide your real intentions with everyone around you. You feel that that's the only way to play the game. And you have to behave like these people do so that you're not left behind, so that you don't keep hurting. But keep in mind, Virgo, that the only way to win this game is to not play. And so, right here, I definitely see with the Emperor that you want to regain some sort of power and you do not want to be vulnerable ever again. Perhaps here you are thinking, you know what? I am never going to fall in love again. I am never going to tell someone how I really feel because eventually it's never going to work out. And so there is something in you, a deep transformation that it's happening, but it's not really going to take you to happiness. This is a wall that you're building. And maybe the people that you're meeting now, they could be much better than this one from the past, but you're not seeing it because you are too busy being that emperor, trying to push away people, trying to reject people as much as you can, sabotaging yourself, sabotaging these situations and relationships so that you never have to hurt again. And I am sorry to see that, although I completely understand where you're coming from, I just don't see it as being something that can make you happy in the future, Virgo. And we want to make sure here that we understand how to act as if you have never been hurt before, right? Just like that technology we were talking about, acting as if you've never met this person, as though their actions never impacted you in any way. And there is a way. There is definitely a way, and we will look into it very soon. With the Seven of Wands, I just see you fighting. Everyone who gets close to you, you're like, not on my watch. Nope. Oh, you are interested in me? You like me? Well, good. And you close the door. This is clearly something that you are rejecting, that you're pushing away, but that at the end of the day, it's not really making you happy, Virgo. We understand where you're coming from, but we also understand that this is something that needs to be addressed. The last strong energy, main energy that we see for you today is the Five of Wands reversed. And so, right here, we just see how this whole situation can escalate. It's just going to get worse if you don't address it. You keep projecting everyone, as we were saying, and we see it here with the Five of Wands reverse as well. We see how you want to be single, but you do not want to be single. You want to push away people, but you want for people to show you interest. It's definitely a conflict that you have to solve inside of you. But there is one more thing here that it's definitely confusing to me, and we'll have to see what this is about. With the Five of Wands reversed and the Tower right there, the Tower and the King of Cups, I do see a conversation about to happen with this person from the past. I wish I didn't see it because the last thing that you need right now is going back to that mind state, fighting again with this person. But there is actually something positive that comes out of this. Now, don't get me wrong. Actually see this person back then living with determination. I definitely see that they wanted to leave. They wanted for this to end. Then why do I see the two of you talking soon in the future? I definitely see a conversation starting here with the tower, something definitely unexpected. This message coming in, and I see your expression, I see your face of shock, you know? But what's important about this is that it's going to give you the opportunity to tell them how you feel, to tell them something that you've been wanting to tell them for a long time. This is your chance for closure, and do never underestimate closure, because as we see right here, not having closure is going to make you build walls. It's going to make you become someone who you're not, Virgo. You are love. You are light. And you have to go back to that version of you, because that's the only version of you that can achieve happiness. So, obviously, right here, we have something unexpected coming up with the Tower out of the blue, and with the King of Cups, something that will bring emotional balance within you. Once you reach this state, then you can get out of this funk. You can get to the next chapter into your life. And so let's see what this person is wanting to tell you. At this point, I am very curious to understand what this person wants to say at this moment in time. Why are they showing up out of the blue right now? And what are their intentions at this point? I want to see how this conversation will evolve and transform. And I want to see what type of impact is going to have on this overall situation. What is going to happen after this message, after this conversation takes place? How is your internal evolution journey going to change from that moment forward? Let's see what you should expect from this person in the near future and how it's going to impact your distant future. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Virgo, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal reading, 30-minute long. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Sometimes those emails go to the spam folder and I get answers, replies weeks later. So make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo. Look at this energy right here with the Hermit. This is the bridging energy that it's taking us from the current situation to the future situation. And honestly, this is very unexpected. Why? Because right here we see someone who is admitting to themselves, and perhaps we'll see to you as well, that they are lost without you. And again, it's definitely something that they did not anticipated and something that you don't see coming, because this person, as I was saying earlier, truly left with determination. It didn't feel like they were not sure about leaving, about moving on. And so why do they feel this way now? What has happened in their environment that right now it's making them come back to you? So it's very important to understand what they're about to do, not because the two of you have to necessarily going back together, but because we see immediately that this is going to have a deep impact on you once again, Virgo. You can build walls, you can move on, you can really do everything that makes you feel safer, but you will not be able to avoid this impact right here. They impacted you once, and we see this Emperor energy coming up. and they will impact you again right now with the Tower. So let's immediately get ahead of them, trying to understand what they're about to do and they're about to say. And then we will see how to handle this new situation and how it's going to transform your own journey, Virgo. So let's clarify this this Tower and King of Cups, and let's see what you should expect from them in the near future. Oh. Okay. All right. I mean, right here, this is absolutely clear.